And there's a California high school administrator in particular that said her race and gender made her the target of harassment that's causing her to resign from her job. Now, the woman said that the experience not only impacted her health, but also motivated her to consider suicide. Here's a picture here. This is West Campus High School Assistant Principal, Dr. Elise Versha. And she told the district this week that she's decided not to return to the Sacramento City Unified School District, which is unfortunate because that's an area I am from, Sacramento. And there are a lot of great teachers there, but as we know, racism, sexism, misogyny is everywhere. According to the Atlanta Black Star, Dr. Versha detailed at least 9 different times she reported abuse and nothing was done, causing her, she wrote in a letter addressed to the superintendent and the district's board of directors to have PTSD and seizures and to consider suicide. Yes, this is what happens when you face abuse in work environments. We cannot pretend that people can just shake that off and move on, especially when you're an educator. And it sounds as this woman is quite educated with her doctorate, trying to mold and help shape young minds. And one of the incidents in particular that pushed her to the brink, well, it happened in November 2021 when the N-word was painted on a campus building close to her parking spot. And this is the picture here of that. She also said that the harassment included hateful messages posted by unidentifiable people on her social media profiles, like this one here. And it just continues to go on. And the thing is, this woman didn't deserve it, doesn't deserve it, but she says she feels she is at the brink and she cannot continue to work under these circumstances because who can, nor should she. John.
Yeah, and yet we're told obviously that racism doesn't exist and hasn't for a while, not for our lives or not since Obama was elected or reelected or something. No, it's obviously a problem. She did everything that she's supposed to do, both in terms of her life, trying to give back via her career, and then reporting the abuse time after time after time, expecting or maybe eventually just hoping that she would be listened to. Meanwhile, when some people had some signs and they were outside of Alito's house, like the Senate leaped into motion and immediately put more funding into security for them. And the entire Florida state government banned protests outside of individuals' houses. So when the government wants to protect people from harassment or abuse, or even just benign protesting, they clearly have the capacity to do that. But when people are being harassed like this, then suddenly they're putting soft, they don't have a backbone, they can't do anything. And none of this is new, of course, but now it's possible for it to be much more organized. Like, I don't know, this woman, maybe it was just people in her area, but for years now, the right has been whipping people into a frenzy to go to school board meetings to believe that these teachers are evil for whatever reason, because they're secret Satanists or because they're trying to teach you about slavery, or maybe they're trying to groom your kids. The teachers have just become a scapegoat. And when you combine that with the obvious propensity in our society towards racism and misogyny, you're gonna get at the very least this sort of harassment, if not violence and murder.
No, absolutely. And with the violence and murder aspect, we just saw 2 teachers being murdered in Texas. The fact is that these teachers have been facing just hit after hit. The thought that they wanted that, you have leaders out there who want to arm them. Also, they're being attacked for what they teach, which would just be history, and the potential that they could lose their job, face fines if they teach curriculum that is accurate and acknowledges other people and individuals in this world. And not to mention that they're underpaid. And so to have to face misogyny on top of that, it is completely and totally unethical. It is inhumane and it is wrong. And it also speaks to the fact that our society does not care about the future of this nation and ensuring that individuals are educated and informed.